Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I'm having Bertrand get all stress relieved over here in the Abbey, and I spent some of the deeds getting the hero roster upgraded from 16 to 20. And I hired everybody in there so we have more of a backup crew if we wanted to run on missions. But there was only 2 green missions, and the rewards aren't great. Also, if you notice, I don't know if there was a patch, but these people don't get kicked out even though they're rank 3. They just won't go on the mission. But what we really came down to is, do we want to kill the Necromancer, do we want to kill the Swine King, or do we want to kill a Brigand 12-pounder? But as awesome as this is, and as much as I want this Vestal Scroll, 8 deeds is amazing. And I think it would be easier to kill this than the Necromancer. So I went and completely upgraded the party as much as I could. You'll notice we had a ton of money last time. We had like 15,000 or something. I don't want us to lose. So he has the Crusader Scroll, and the Sword's Crest, armor and stuff's completely upgraded. These abilities are rank 4 now. Zuzu has the Book of Stress and the Book of Intuition, so we get surprised less. And I upgraded his bolster and his weapon and armor. Her weapon and armor were increased, but not all the way because it didn't matter as much. She has the 25% healing book and 15% healing book. So she should have 40% increased healing, assuming they're additive. And I upgraded her healing stuff so that it's as good as it can be. And Mallet's doing Mallet things. She has the +5 dodge fasting seal, which removes her need for food, and 20% less stress. So hopefully with all of the books of sanity that are going on this, and he gets 20% less too, stress won't be a problem, and they're pretty upgraded for the job. So I think we can do it. Normally go with 16, but because we need 25% less, we could probably go with 12. And then we'll still probably need... I always buy one too many. Those, I'll grab a holy water just in case, a couple of shovels, couple keys. Hopefully we can actually make use of all this stuff.
The wild whispers of heresy roused the rabble to violent action. Such was the general air of rebellion that even my generous offer of gold to the local constabulary was rebuffed. To reassert my rule, I sought out unscrupulous men skilled in the application of force. Tight-lipped and terrifying, these mercenaries brought with them a war machine of terrible implication.
Also known as a cannon.
The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
Well, this smells like backtracking, but if it's right here, this is absolutely amazing. I do have a shovel.
A
Deeds!
handsome reward for a task well performed.
And that's why you bring shovels, in case you need to rob somebody. It's not like they're using it anymore. I forgot to reset his abilities. They're in a stupid order. Go! Oh. Even with your damage increase? I don't think you can. You can actually do 11 damage. Try it. Minimum. Bellow doesn't really do damage. Can you smush one? Smush the spider.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Dodging? If only she could hit both. Smush!
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
No diseases or anything? Some stress. Stun resisted, that's good. Trying to nibble on me? As long as I don't get diseases, we're totally gravy.
Back to the pit.
Crate? It is empty, alas. One torch just for good measure. Well, at least it's just spiders. And we're dodging. And accusing.
Executed with impunity.
He only has 2 health. I wonder if this could do 2 damage. It
Wrestling
did!
Advantage. give them no quarter. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Fighting me? But we dodged. You notice how we're just dodging like crazy lately?
One falls.
Yes. Our shovel bag!
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
We can rob even more graves now. World Explorer. And we're scouting? You know, I'd say this was actually pretty worth it despite the backtracking. Now we know exactly what's up ahead. We got 2 battles. Probably won't be a problem for this party, though. Especially considering how much we've been dodging. I didn't bring any of this stuff, did I? I did not. I'm not risking the disease. Why did it have to be one of these guys? That won't hit both of them, will it? Well, if he can only hit one thing, 20 damage. I feel like we should really get rid of that dog. I realize that the giant does way more damage.
Them all.
25 dodge gone. If he had any dodge. So he's at least not dead. Yeah. Well, she's still in the back. That's the most important thing. And he's still in the front, too. You can heal everybody, right? 6. And now that he's marked, you can hit him for lots of damage. And we can keep dodging. And he can keep getting mazed. I'm glad that we can finally use the level 4 people again. With any luck, by leveling up the lower people, we'll be able to use them a lot more.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened
Look at that, we're all at full health. Minimal stress.
Success so clearly in view.
And even more deeds.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I'm surprised at the level of deeditude already. I'm pretty sure we holy water these guys. You remember that one time I was wrong? It was pretty much always. Was I supposed to anti-venom it? I know you're supposed to do something. I thought that would, like, consecrate the body or something. I don't have anti-venom. We can't afford things like that.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Ectoplasm! And yet it's surprised. So do we debuff them? They have pretty good dodge. Yeah, let's do that. And then you can only hit this guy, so we smack him. Shoot the one in the back. That was really low damage. I'm getting worried. Those guys are problematic. Stuns, not good. You know, they usually mark them, and then the big guys do that reach for the bark thing whenever, but... Hysterical blindness. How I wish we could do something about that. What does that do to her? 20% accuracy of stress above 70. Hopefully her stress won't get that high. I thought that was more of a permanent thing. Heal everybody, just in case. At least our healing's solid. Almost! We need to get rid of the guys in the back. They're raining blight down on us. Another disease on her? Plus 3 speed, but less accuracy. And crit. I mean, if I'm just using her to heal, I don't think heals can miss. Let's start beating down the blob. Front guys beat the blob. Back girls beat the whatever in the hell these things are.
Unbalanced.
Oh my god, is this how many diseases can she get the game? Your veins are on fire, I wonder why. Minus 25% virtue chance. Well, let's just hope she doesn't get stressed out then. Boom, 5 to everybody. How high is that built up on her? At least he's still dodging. 9 damage per round. The status effects. Crit!
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Like, I would definitely just call it quits if I was her. I forgot he could reach that one. I know I said he was going to hit the blob, but might as well get rid of the blob now. Directly heal yourself. Crit 24. I think that's the biggest heal we've gotten so far. That if she could heal like that every time, we might be able to keep up with the crab damage. Giant enemy crabs. I'll never forget the horror. I have no idea how we're going to be able to handle them, but we're definitely going to need a fully upgraded party. Can't carelessly walk in there like I did every time I tried one of those. Hey, we're actually faster than the blob. I'm surprised it healed for that little. I thought 4 was going to be our minimum.
The beast, the greater the glory.
Plus 30% bleed skill chance and bleed resist, but they lose dodge. Journal page. A snippet from the journal of a doomed expedition. Day 8. Moira has been afflicted with sickness. It must have been some rotting air from a coffin she insisted on piercing with her spade. As terrible as this place is, I know I will not fall for any trap nor crazed idiot. I'd wager my lucky coin on it. It's a special color. Does that mean that we get, First of all, Deeds is amazing. Does that mean we get stuff? Nobody's bleeding. Yes? Yes. Man, this went from pretty awesome to pretty diseased pretty quick. Am I supposed to do something with this again? I don't remember.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Is this worth a lot of money or something? My end. I scroll this victim of cruel fortune, who took me up on my wager, for I have lost my lucky coin, and now I lie helpless as my blood flows swiftly from my ruined body. My fingers are cold. It was a trap, no trap nor raving cultist that sealed my fate. We were ambushed by strange undulating shapes, 2 small entities that I cannot hope to describe, and a third much larger beast. Poor Moira was crushed into a pulp as Therion defended her. He soon lost his arm, and his wits left him. Shambler, Shambler. He kept shrieking as Raven yanked him to flee. I tried to play hero to buy a few moments. Blew away one of the smaller monsters, last shot, then smashed into the wall. The big one. Maybe they made it out. I feel inclined to keep this. Does anybody... No, everybody's completely full on trinkets and stuff. This has to be worth money. It's a special color. How do we do this? I can't get rid of the torches, can I? Holy water could still be useful for other things. 500 gold or a journal page. I think I'll take the journal page. Hopefully that wasn't a terrible mistake, but you know what? I think we'll live without it.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
And next room. Looking at where we are on time, I'm surprised how little we've gotten done. Huh. Oh well. Protection 50%. I wish we, like, if I could have had a rank 4 bounty hunter, he would definitely be here instead of the man-at-arms. I like them so much more. I just wish I'd gotten them sooner. Speed! I think plus 4 speed should make a huge difference. Keep healing us. Preferably for more than that. Navigate a Gropus in all of their fungal unglory. And we can just heal again. And this time for more than 3. Get him again. Get him again! The numbers feel so low whenever they have 50% reduction. I mean, I know it's because they're low, but still, it doesn't feel good. Does feel good when we dodge, though. I'm quite happy with their armor upgrades as they are. I should have paid more attention to that. Not only is it a health increase, but it makes them dodgier, which makes sense. They avoid attacks. And in the end, isn't that really all that matters? Smack. Smack. Groping swipe. Crushed. With a sword, because somehow that's possible.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Shovel time! So you can't take the crests? I'm fine with leaving the onyx. I'm gonna need the shovel in just a second. I don't think the brigand whatever pounder thing debuffs us. So possibly just use the holy water? How many turns does that last? 3 rounds? We can take the crests? Hopefully that's okay.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
The holy water just...
Malformed with
I should have used a torch. The holy water just helps. It's not like it... I mean, I guess for the Siren fight it was a huge help, but... not really required or anything. Almost walked past it. Nothing of interest. Free food. And don't have enough. My grave robbing ways, they betrayed me.
You must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do have a campfire still. And we do have a blighted giant to kill. We're definitely going to buff our speed and dodge up first. You heal everybody up, because Divine Comfort's neat. You can hit both of them now. Yes. Last thing I need is them stacking up a bleed on everybody. You can... Does he have dodge? He does have a little bit of dodge. Let's get rid of that. And now you can smush the wolf that's gonna be low health already. Poison spores get dodged. Oh, that's right, I wanted him to buff. My bad. And we can hit them both.
Masterfully executed.
Finished. I love how our stress is looking. Not bad. 12. Maybe that's how you do it. In order to get Vestals to keep up with everything, they just need those crazy... super healing things. Trinkets.
How quickly the tide turns.
The tide didn't go anywhere. She's still hitting him for 16. She's still healing everybody. He can still attack from the second position. This changes nothing. You're bad at being a giant. You're pretty good at being blighted, though. I don't think mushrooms would grow on you any otherwise.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision.
That feeling when you get crit and it only does 6 damage. Our dodge! 36 dodge. You can't hit us! Now that's kinda neat. 7 more damage. The mark wore off, but that's whatever. Healing everybody up again because they'd all taken some damage. Dodged. And it's probably... You just kill the dog because the Crusader probably does more single target damage. Now he doesn't have to read the scroll and he can just smite him directly. And... yeah, we could heal, why not? I'm sure we're going to take him out before end anyway. Yep.
A victory. perhaps a turning point.
Trapped. But that's totally fine. Scouting. Secret door. So we're totally... Now, let's get the secret door before we end. And we got a shovel for this, so that's dandy. And we got more room. And another torch. Where you at? There we go. Let's see what this is. Skeleton key!
Wealth beyond measure.
Junior's
Awarded to
head.
the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I don't remember anyone in the party ever being named Junia. Plus 30% healing skills? Plus 20% stress. That's 30%. So we can take this, and we can also take this, because 2,500 is way more than this can even stack up to. What to do with the head, though? I definitely want to keep another key on hand in case we run into something else cool. Maybe just leave it? I don't know what it's worth. You know, this is probably... Nah, it has healing skills. I'll find some way to use it. Maybe if I have to pair it with one of these, Books of Sanity or something. But I think I would rather have this than money, honestly. I know we're giving up, like, a lot of it, but we're getting 5,000 from this anyway. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I do believe this is our 200th episode, which is pretty damn cool that, you know... I don't know, it makes me happy. I'm not gonna stop doing this, and hopefully people will find these and like them eventually and whatnot. And we'll get to do stuff. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you liked it. Later, everybody.